And welcome to all our ALN and LSA TV viewers here from the Blackwood Thunderdome. We are here for Game 1 of the 2018-19 LSA Box Indoor game between the Ronella Raptors and the Burnside Grizzlies. And I'm really pleased to be joined tonight by two wonderful people in commentary. Charlotte Winnan.
Hello, Tony.
Good evening.
How are we?
Well, thank you. And Mr. Lukey Roberts-Sword. Welcome back, Luke.
How you doing, Tony? Hey, Charlotte. How are you?
Good, thank you.
And big game tonight. Obviously, these two teams coming off the Raptors coming off a pretty easy game against the Bombers, winning 18-12 and sealing their spot. And obviously, the Burnside Grizzlies coming back from 5-2 down at half-time at the Ice Dome there in Stadium 19 and getting over the Sturt Devils 10-8 in the end. So sets it up. Burnside obviously only with 8 guys running the field. So
I think that was a big upset, that one.
It was a massive upset.
Yeah, so
it was.
This will be a very interesting game, how the Bears come out. I only saw a bit of the game, so I know that they ended up very physical towards the end. In the first quarter, they actually weren't too physical. But then they came out and, yeah.
Yeah, there was a fair bit of rubbing his racing there the other day. And do we expect to see that in this one, you reckon, Luke?
Oh, absolutely, mate. I think we remember last time these two sides squared off, there was a little bit of fisticuffs with Burf and Gaspari. So
I think that's just Gaspari with anyone.
That's every Tuesday, Thursday in the car park.
And I'm going to say there was a bit of feeling between the Sea Devils and Andy Burford in the last game too.
Poor Burf.
I don't know whether I actually said, did he sleep with one of the boys' missus before the game? Because the way they were targeting him was like he'd done something wrong. But it wasn't to be. Wasn't to be. He did say after the game, I spoke to him and he said he was going home to ice baths for 14 days. So he certainly warned some. And look, there'll be no love lost out here tonight. This is a grand final after all. And if you can't get up for a grand final, you probably should be sitting in the bar, to be honest. Okay, so here we go. The team lists for the Raptors now. And we'll go through them here. We've got Blakey Alford out there, Jared Hines. And, sorry, I'm just being handed. My phone just went flat. So we've got Jesse Winnan, number 2. Dylan Nangle in the cage there, number 5. Ryan Gaspari, number 12. Dave Gower wearing the 13. Harrison Turner wearing the 15. Giacomo Lovett. Sorry, Big
Love
Jack.
it.
Love him.
Jack
love him.
it.
Cody loves him. Loves a defender. Number 20. Big Twisky, number 22. Number 27, James White. Number 42, Blake Alford. And number 44, Jared Hines. And I think that rounds out everyone out there this evening for the Raptors and for the Burnside Grizzlies. We have number 8, Kieran Sandow. Number 9, James Mullins. Number 16, Shark backup was Josh Harris. Cam Semler, ex-world player from the last one box. Richard Smith, who got some scrap goal last game, which actually started the rot. Andy Burford, the marked man, we'll call him. I'm going to call him Bullseye tonight because everyone's got a target on him. And number 77 in the cage, Brett Williams, who's having an outstanding season. And number 87, Raph O'Connor, rounds out the Grizzlies. And Charlotte, in the Raptors, are you looking for? Obviously, Jesse coming off 12 goals in that last game.
I stopped watching that game. I had enough of it.
Most of us did, mate. We sort of turned around and went, give someone else a go.
Obviously, he's training quite hard for the next Aussies. So, he's not the youngest bloke out there anymore. So he's having to put a bit more extra effort off the court, doing laps, running around. He's just become a dad, so I know he's very tired all the time.
Well, that'll keep you running around.
Oh, yeah, but he palms a lot off to Nikki. I think...
a good father.
He's all right.
Yeah.
I think Ryan's had a pretty consistent season. As we said before, he's just a big presence, probably one of the biggest blokes that's been in this competition. And he can play left, right, and he doesn't
And
have
good night.
to. Yeah, it's everything.
Half birth.
Yeah. And I think, for the Grizzlies, Kieran Sando is very good with that shot placement. He can
match winner in the
yeah,
last game.
he's very good at finishing. So if he's on tonight, he might be one to watch. But Brett, as you said, Brett's had an outstanding season in the cage. Probably I think played the most out of the goalies, I reckon.
Yeah.
So he's had a lot more of seeing the ball. But yeah, no, he's going to be interesting matchup because you don't know what you're going to get with either team, I guess. It's been very inconsistent in some of the games.
The last game they played at the Ice Dome, Stadium 19, there was only 4 on the court, plus the goalie.
Yep.
Obviously, we go back to 5 on the court and the goalie, which certainly, for me, changed the game in the way it was played. Obviously, the Sea Devils came out against the Grizzlies last game and sort of had them early, and then Brett Williams became a bit of a wall.
Yeah.
And after that, the Grizzlies just momentum so big in sport.
Oh,
Got the momentum, and it was like freight train Grizzlies, to be honest. Nothing was going to stop them. And Sammy Kilford did an outstanding job in the cage. He was getting chicken wings left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
He's been huge.
But he
has had a good season too.
There's only so much when the avalanche is coming that sometimes you can hide from it.
Yeah. And as you said, they are the last line of defence. So if you get past them, it's a goal. So unfortunately,
and obviously for the Grizzlies, obviously we'll have Blake Orford starting in the centre here. Blake's been really good coming back off an injury. Really good that he's got back. He had a strained MCL, I believe. So for him to get back up and around and good. But look at the big bodies. I mean, you look across the court here, right? I mean, Cam Semler obviously for
just
the
solid.
Grizzlies. Yeah. But Dave Gow setting good picks.
Oh, yeah.
Twisky's on with his... No, is that Jared? I think that's Jared, actually.
Yeah, Jared.
Very agile. Him and Twisk are both very agile.
So here we go for the 2018-19 LSA, ALN and LSA Live as Sandow, the man who just started the goal, opened him up. And there we go. There's one against the Tide straight away.
I think I get a beer for that. I called that, didn't I?
That was, I'm sure...
Tony shout.
Yeah, Tony shout.
I'm sure we can have middies after. Shandies all round.
That was bloody quick.
But that was very quick. Sandow coming off the back line, picking it up, made
great ground ball.
Made Nangle absolutely bite.
Yeah.
I've got to take Kieran fishing if he's getting people biting that much.
We made Nangle dangle.
Oh, again.
And here we go again.
Another ground ball.
Is Kieran going to be the man that turns this game into a definite 3-game series, or is he going to put his stamp on it and make it a 2-game series with the Grizzlies? Obviously, last game we didn't have Cam Semler playing.
No, that's right. He definitely was out.
We had the 2 New South Wales boys, Jack and Jared. So if they're watching, I'm sure they'll be watching tonight on the ALN and LSA TV, and that one will be over and back. So the Raptors will have their first opportunity and look at an offensive set. And I'm sure the boys will want to get that one...
back quick. That was very quick. That was within 10 seconds. I don't think we've had that for a while.
No.
Ever.
That was lightning, wasn't it? Oh, good.
As we see Jesse coming off, looks over to Gaspari. Gaspari kicking it up to Twist. Twist been good in this situation. Looks down, opens it up. That's off the back wall. Jesse just waiting. That's going to be over and back.
I'm not sure if that hit the burn. So yeah, I think that's hit.
It's been called a touch.
Yeah.
So
Whitey coming down.
Dylan getting his first touch of the night after the big fake and.
And Gaspari straight into it.
He wants
straight into Burford.
There he goes.
And it's on.
So, no love lost. And
no.
I think if I was Burf, I'd be passing the ball off.
Yeah, if Ryan's on you.
I reckon there's some love coming his way.
If Ryan's after me, I'm still sitting on the bench. Let me give you the hot tip. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
And speaking of love, get on the live feed. Send us a big shout out. Let us know what we're doing well or maybe what we're not doing well. Unfortunately, the message to turn off my mic, they haven't ever got that, so that's not going to happen tonight. But send us a message and let us know what your thoughts are with the game and who's going to win this one. And we'll do some shout outs here. As Burford just comes to set a pick and he's just been pushed off by Twist. That's the thing with Burford. He just sort of...
great check. That's withheld.
Anyone for a free stick down there?
Yeah.
Yard sale in the house.
Oh, that's us.
There we go. Twist picks up the ball, looks down the bottom. Stop the feet. The feet just stop moving.
Tony, you're a good crease man. You know you've got to be moving towards that ball.
Yeah, at least you've got to be... we always practice those little ones where you on your toes. Hot feet, because there's a reason that we do that.
Absolutely, mate.
But no damage done this time by the by the Raptors, and that's going to go over and back. And it will be a Grizzlies ball here with 11:50 to go in the first term at the Blackwood Thunderdome. And you can hear the thunder screeching off the floors at the moment.
Oh, we got a bit of a crowd behind us.
And there is a massive crowd down here at the Thunderdome. And Kieran Sandow just working
Again.
his way through.
Well, we got
a little bit going on.
going
Josh
on
Harris
here.
with twist.
Oh,
and
he could have shot
I
that.
was
Not
gonna
sure
say-
why.
Oh, hello,
good
Mr.
shot.
Smith. Did someone say there's scrap goals in this house? Well, not tonight from Richard Smith. That was outstanding on the left.
Good shot. Good bounce.
He will be very happy that I've called that on the left, Rich. But that's a great shot from well outside, and he's beaten one of the
Yeah,
premier goalies in this competition.
Dylan
Dangle.
was not set that. I think he thought Josh was probably going to have a shot.
Well,
Well, he's come out on that one.
They were probably lucky because Sandow had the ball there.
Yeah, and Gaspari.
And
come
Gaspari
out.
came off to give a little bit of
Yeah,
love up
to help
to
twist.
up
Grizzlies
to
are-
twist
To Harris. Yeah.
to Harris.
Definitely
and
all over it in the centre.
He could have walked straight in on that one. But, you know, as Lacrosse karma has it, flop the other side. Richard Smith
Yep.
gets the ball, and that's 2-0.
Oh, that's going to be
It's going to be a late one. That
game's
was a
got
loose ball, so there will just be a Grizzlies ball. And as we say in this sport, rubbing is racing, so we like to have a little bit of that rubbing.
We love it, don't we, Tone? We love a good rubbing.
Oh, do we?
Nothing like a good rubbing.
This game's getting feisty.
It
early.
is
I'm
intense,
enjoying
isn't
it.
it? Oh, that's a good
well
intercept.
cut out.
Oh,
2 hands.
Jacko
Yeah,
Leave that one.
brings
So
it down, looks
Good look,
inside.
great look.
he can't see who's coming.
Got Alford, and that's
Good save there
good
by
save,
Brett.
That's a great
Oh,
save
that's
from
very
Williams.
The crowd loves it.
You can hear the crowd in our effects mic going off in the background. As
Ryan's out for blood tonight.
Rafa Connor
Let me tell
just giving him a little bit of Gaspari love.
There's nothing more scary than Angry Ryan. Like, when Angry Ryan fires up, when he switches from Bruce Banner to the
Oh, great
great
feed
feed.
downside.
great feed.
Sandow just missing the top. That's only
grab
just gone over the top pipe. And the Raptors, and I reckon Rhino will want to get down and do some
Yeah.
work by
Yeah.
himself here.
They'll
He's
want
got
to
him
get
on
on
an
the
island here. He's
scoreboard.
got him on an island.
Got a Connor. They got Winnan setting a pick. Winnan will probably run off this as Twist picks up the ball. Twisty one-on-one. He'll like those
Yeah,
odds.
good.
Oh, looks inside.
he had
He
that
had
open.
Williams. There was a bit of a hidden
Dead to
ball.
right.
It's going to be over and back.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
the ones that you got to get if you're going to go with the hidden ball trick.
And a couple of shout-outs here. Naomi Lowe saying, let's go to the Grizzlies. We've got Kenny M, Paul Kernahan, and Karen Mortimer watching. Paul Kernahan says, hey, Dennis Juliff, one of the greats of all time. Well, there we go. Paul Kernahan would know them. Lucas Shuey watching. Robert Polyfarmer on. Greggy Larwood. Grant Semler watching Cam out there. Big shout-out to you, Grant. Loving it, Tony. I've always loved your work, Grant. Looks inside as Cam nearly on cue. Grant there gets the ball. And the Grizzlies will come out. We have the Grizzlies leading 2-0 in the first
Oh,
quarter.
he's going to have a shot.
And that's
Oh,
only just popped off
just
as well.
missed.
Is that a save or did that just...
I think
yeah.
they hit him on the glove.
Hit him on the
I reckon
glove,
they
eh?
hit him on the glove.
We'll
Well,
call
here we
it
go.
as the
Watch
ball's
out.
right.
Oh,
It's great
great
pick
pick
up
up.
from Winnan.
Great ground ball.
Winnan just went, if you don't want it, I will. Oh,
and a
that's
great
in.
shot.
I'm going to say this, but tink, tink, tink. That come off 3 bars off the back of the keeper. And if we see the replay there, Jesse just outstanding from outside. That one has hit right bar, left bar, hit the back of the keeper, and it's rolled back in. And that's the way to start. And you could see one of those real senior players in the Grizzlies side about to stand up. You could just see it in their eyes as they came past us then.
It's coming then.
And what reward from that ground ball here.
Great
That was
ground
a
ball,
good pick
great
up.
shot.
I'll give him that.
Brett's very unlucky on that one, I reckon, though.
We
Don't
had
give
a
him too
question, I
much.
think, about the refs wearing uniform.
Yeah, look, they're in their uniform. So
Yep.
Bobby Carter and Chris
Oh.
DeMello doing a great job out here as Gal picks up the ball.
I think Active wears their uniform.
Yeah.
You know
Lulu
what?
Lab
I think just
sponsorship.
getting refs out here is uniform.
I'm going to say, if they come out here as mammals, middle-aged men in Lycra, then we have an issue with it.
Yeah. Oh, he's on the...
Oh, looks inside,
Oh.
just misses the top
Definitely
corner.
just missed that.
Oh, Burford's got the ball and he's running somewhere away from everyone. That's an outstanding pass to Smith. Smith just can't quite get the handle on it. Twist looking to another yard sale
just
down
that.
in that corner.
He's
And
kept
we
possession.
got a penalty here. Penalty called with advantage. So it might have been for a high one.
Yeah, I think got him high there,
Yeah.
Tone.
I think
Just on the
Twisty-
neck,
I think in
man.
the back of the neck.
And it's
yeah.
a Twisty to get up to Richard Smith's neck. Burford just looks inside
that
to
was a good little
Semler.
feed.
And there will be a whistle blowing here, and we'll see our first penalty for the evening. And that will be Twist for a high hit. And he will go to the bench for 1 minute. So what an opportunity here.
We've actually had a lot of man down this season. Like every game, there's been at least 2 or 3 penalties, I reckon. And compared to previous seasons, I don't reckon there's been a lot more.
Right.
So obviously it shows that there's a lot more aggression, obviously being a bit more serious, I would say, this year.
Yeah, look, and the Grizzlies to put one away. Oh, look, steps outside.
Oh, good
Dylan
save.
had that. Dylan knew the 5-hole was coming, but it picks up Semler. That one's off the
hit
bar.
the
And that's a play on.
You got to go 2
So
hands
the
on
Grizzlies
that.
will get it back here. Still in a man-up opportunity. 6.5 to go in the first term here at the Blackwood Thunderdome. You are live on the ALN and LSA TV, and we are very proud to be bringing you live and free lacrosse.
Oh, they're going
Cam
to leave that
Semler on the
corner.
bottom corner, just Harris missing him down low.
Good look.
But they're certainly opening up opportunities here. As
Oh,
the
another good look.
10-second whistle goes, and that's going to go over and back. And that will mean that we've got 30 seconds left in this penalty. The Grizzlies won't be too eager to get the ball, run that penalty out.
Yeah.
Raptors.
Sorry,
It's already
Raptors.
on.
Oh,
Here we
look
go,
over
the
there.
top.
So they're trying to shut out Jesse Winnan here.
You'd have to buy Jesse dinner first, I think, to get that close.
I was going to say, yeah, maybe a nice perfume, or maybe
It was Valentine's Day yesterday, Tony.
that actually plays into the Grizzlies' hands. If you're going to shut out Winnan,
Yeah.
if you're going to shut out Winnan, number one, you're going to make him angry.
Yeah.
And he's going to break a wrist or do something. And that's great.
Oh, he's
But
not
now he's in
happy.
offense, so now he's not happy.
Yeah, he's
So
not happy.
he will give it back. And there's an old saying, and I know the Grizzlies are out here, but don't poke the bear.
So we've got a penalty here, it looks, and I would love to know because I didn't see anything.
No.
I think that was an off-the-ball penalty. I think
Yeah.
there was one found. And Winnan
Oh,
just lining up, and we will see a penalty here. So we've got...
Hold, I think he said.
Okay.
So he did get called
So
on.
he did get called on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he will go and sit in the box. We've got a hold on Andy Burford, who's going there. He's holding him to keep him closer so he can't wear those.
Get inside the guard, you reckon, Tony? Just get inside his guard.
So there
Now they're on the power
was
play
Tracy
now.
Rice did ask a question. Is there no uniform for the refs? No. Or does the black and yellow shirts mean something?
Yeah,
That
Bobby's in training
that
with
just
the yellow.
means Bobby is all over.
Oh,
the,
good save.
All over the rainbow
Aggression
stuff.
on that ground ball.
And there's great save there. As Harris will bring the ball out, but under
They're
plenty of pressure.
They're going to have to get it up.
And
10
that's going to be 10
seconds,
second. Great riding
Great
pressure.
riding.
That was very
Great
good
riding
by
pressure.
the Raptors.
Great ride.
You know, look, I spoke to Bob earlier, and you know what? You've got to be seen. So that's why he's got the yellow. So Dwayne Edwards, another legend of lacrosse in LSA.
Good
save.
start. That's
Says
good defense. That's
high
Cam
from-
Semler.
High from the pool in Noosa. Oh, Dwayno's up
Oh,
there.
jeez. He's having a rough time of it, he sounds.
Yeah, he sounds pretty odd. So, Charlotte just trying to get her first look
Sorry,
on the camera. And
everyone.
if you've seen that, that just made everything in here look a lot better. As time clock. You won't see that on any stat. But our timekeeper managed to get the ball, get back, and get the shot clock started all in one action.
The shot clock used to be great.
And
I think they went over then.
and Adele Semler doing a fantastic job back there on our shot clock. Hasn't missed, and I haven't heard Bob say shot clock,
No.
shot clock. So we know she's doing a fantastic job back
Right.
there.
Oh, that's
and
good
another
defense
Twisty!
again.
Just that's, you know what, I'm going to have another shot. Jesse, you cannot give him that much room.
Yeah, good
And
shot.
that is the reason you cannot give Jesse Winnan that much room, as he gets his second for the quarter, second for the game, second for the Raptors. And we have a tied game here with
Square.
3 minutes to go.
They've had to work for those goals, that's for sure.
Haven't they?
They're
But-
probably not, especially the first quarter. I think every team has a certain style. Like, you know, Brighton came out and they just went hard all the time in the first couple of minutes. Burnside have done that. Well, sorry, Grizzlies have done that tonight.
Same bloke, different haircut.
Yeah.
But we've got 2-2 here, 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Absolute dad jokes there.
And yep, you know,
It's the only reason I'm
Oh,
here.
good pick up there.
I was going to bring out a dirty joke tonight. Boy fell in the mud, but I won't. So we won't even bring that on. 2 minutes 27 to go. Ryan Gaspari with the ball. And if the Raptors can get one against the what effectively
That's a
what has been
very-
against the grain in this first
Very
quarter,
good pick.
they will.
Ryan's-
That's
Ryan.
another bang off the bar.
That moved the goal.
Tell you, Ryan will be buying
Yeah.
shots later because if he's hitting that many bars,
Yeah.
I am joining him.
Yeah, Bobby's just stopped it because the goal moved a
moved.
good 15
Look,
centimetres.
I moved with that shot. That certainly
venom.
had some power on it, and although Williams did not see that one.
Good pick there.
Winning. Pass 1, pass 2, pass.
Oh, and a
Another
good
good block.
defense.
Pass not
What
similar.
happens, mate? Get your sticks in the lane. That's what we tell all our juniors.
Absolutely. That's what you never know what's going to happen, do you?
And Benji Buxlow, as the Grizzlies bring it down with 1:40 to go. Benji Buxlow says maybe Bob is just getting soft with his old age. No, that's all muscle over there, Benji. And
Nothing sloppy.
Nothing sloppy, but a big shout out to Benji Buxlow. We hope you're living it up over there in WA, mate. And I'm actually over there next week, so who knows? You never know. Maybe I'll pop out and see you there at your famous lacrosse club. And Kath Connerty watching as well. Scotty Gill's even on the line, our number 1. We know why he's on the line, because he needs to make sure that we're doing the right thing. And Rick Benedicts, I hope I said that, has joined. And Caleb Hall's watching. So g'day, Caleb. How you doing? And big
good save there.
Zubic is another save there from Williams. And a minute to go, so...
You're up. You good?
We don't have any shelter here, so
No.
we are in the action.
Yeah, us commentators are tough. You know,
Well, you and Charlotte are. I'm just happy to throw you both under the bus, not to get hurt.
I must say...
you get used to it after a while if you play long enough. They don't hurt.
And most people want to throw balls at me anyway. Although these days it seems to be my kids, because they're both goalies.
They won't crease passes,
Oh,
so they're shooting at you.
Alfred gets in and gets out. Williams looking. 22 seconds to go.
Last
Time
shot
for a
here.
shot.
Sandow has the ball. They will have the last shot. 18 seconds to go in the quarter.
No one's taken him.
Sandow with the
Here we
ball. As we have Raph O'Connor and Twisty just going about it a bit. As Smith comes in to lend some hands. Kieran's a good man to have the ball in his stick. Looks down. There we go!
On the buzzer.
Buzzer beater.
As
What
the
a shot.
crowd goes wild behind us, and the buzzer goes off for the first quarter. What a
That's a
shot.
Great
A
shot.
very, very, very good shot.
Timely goal.
It's
Dylan not
composure.
happy.
He's
Dylan
a
not
very
happy.
he's not happy. That's Kieran though. He's got such good discipline as a player.
If you're going to have someone have a shot in the last 5 to
you
10
want it to be
seconds
him.
of a quarter, you're certainly going to want that man with that ball. And that's his second for the quarter.
A bit against the play, though. I reckon Raptors were really starting to take control of that game, so
Yeah,
they'd be disappointed to concede that one.
That's sort of, he's held that up
Yeah, done it beautifully.
and done it really well. I mean, they played for the last shot.
Yeah.
So, but we see at the quarter break here at the Blackwood Thunderdome in game 1 of the LSA, the ALN and LSA TV live stream of our grand final series. We see the Grizzlies 3-2, and it's going to be an interesting second quarter because we've sort of seen this, and Brighton did this against the Grizzlies 3 weeks ago now. 2 weeks ago now. Time flies. But and then the Winning Show came out and it's got 9 in the quarter.
That's when I turned it off.
That's when you turned it off? Yeah. Because you didn't need to hear about that when he came home.
9 and a quarter.
But
That
have they...
still
I mean, look,
stumps me. That is ridiculous.
he was in the right spot at the right time for a lot of those and just happened to slack off.
Well, he knew that...
He made his defenders do all the work and just ran back for
I think the thing
to finish it off.
that what hasn't happened...
You're always harsh as a sibling.
Oh, absolutely.
But what hasn't happened in this game so far is Dylan make those stops.
No.
Not yet.
And then Jesse's he's always gone. So Dylan looks up and he sees him and he's gone.
Yeah.
And that's where they get those cheap ones. Dylan, you know what, for his probably 6 shots, he's got 3 on him. He's going at 50% at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be happy with that.
No.
I don't think so. He's far better than that.
Yeah.
I think
he's playing a bit further out compared to Brett. So Brett's, if you just, I don't know if we can probably, this quarter maybe, he had to step out a bit more from all the fakes, whereas a lot of the shots on Brett were outside shots, but Brett was able to hold his line, his wings, everything. So you've got to move them. You can't just have open shots on goalies and not move them, and not unless you hit the spot.
So Mullins and Alford in the middle. Mullins gets the first break and a quick one here like they did in the first quarter.
He's dropped it.
Double the gap, and that one's done well. Unfortunately, flicked it back to, but that was really well done by
motion.
Richard Smith did a great job there, actually, to keep that back to where it needed to be.
I thought he'd given up.
I thought he gave up.
And we've got, and Benji just reiterating himself here. He says, Benji says, I mean with all the penalties they've called this year. So is Bob getting soft? because obviously maybe the last year bench play there wasn't too many called. Looks inside to
good.
Gaspari. There's around the back.
Oh.
I like that one.
That hit the goalie, I reckon.
Hit the goalie, so that'll be a reset.
30
That'll be a reset. 30 seconds for the Grizzlies. And Maria Fantasia says gender balance in the commentary box. I am impressed.
Hello, Mum.
Aren't we impressed? Scotty Roberts says, can we say happy birthday to our grey-haired commentator, Lukey?
Thanks, bro.
Yes,
we can.
birthday?
It is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Well, that will
Are you going to sing again,
that will get
Tony?
me singing before the end of the night. Maybe
Speaking of,
halftime serenade for Lukey.
Thank
Well,
you. Thanks,
whatever.
bro. Speaking
I've
of
got
brothers.
no idea what you sang that last game.
That was outstanding, though,
Backstreet
off the
Boys.
fly, wasn't it?
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
Oh,
By
good
the way.
look. Got to
Good
finish
look
those,
inside.
though.
That one's gone out, so that will go back to
Raptors.
the Raptors.
Oh, Bob's saying Grizzlies.
No, we've got 2 pointing. We've got a Chris's. It's going to that one's going because it
Back
came off.
to
So
Grizzlies.
that one came off the Grizzlies there. So that's
That
going to go.
communication
Sorry.
between Bob and Chris, fantastic.
Absolutely, and they'd be good in the nightclub together singing YMCA with those moves just quietly.
Oh, God.
Those arm movements would get them over the line. As we talk about singing, Semler with the ball here, just posting up, looking for a pick, looking inside, steps inside. Good defense there from Twist. Twist up to Smith. Smith got one on the left hand before from outside.
Good pick off.
Joshy Harris just
and the speed now
finding
from
Twist. And this is where Twist great save again in the 5-hole.
Good save.
And that's going to be brought back, but that pass was probably down this end from Harris. Just
forced it, didn't he?
He forced it. They were ready for it.
Beautiful read by Twist. Great play.
Problem is they'd only had it down here for 5 or 10 seconds. Plenty of work. They'd only just started to work off. Mullins with the ball. Winning guarding Mullins. Looks up the top. There's the man. Sandow. Oh!
Where's
that
that
one
going?
that one has just missed. And Sandow, he is one that could be a game winner here for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, he's got the momentum at the moment. Still there. I think Ryan's stood on him a bit, maybe probably to stop that.
Well, that's why he's angry.
But, yeah.
If he's standing on him, I'd be angry. Hey. Gaspari with the ball, picks up Smith. He's got Winnan, just setting picks for him. Looks inside. Ryan won't mind that, but Sandow's a smart player. He wasn't an alternate in the last World Box team for no reason. And great defense from Harris. And there we go. Hasn't got his long stick here tonight, but Harris certainly.
Not the best pass.
Sets it up, Smith. Bang. Winnan says, polish the floor with your shorts, son.
Very aggressive at the moment.
O'Connor, there's one. Raph
He's
just
not happy.
Bang, another one.
Great defense by Gaspari. That is great defense.
As Raph O'Connor's gloves come off, I'm going to call... Ryan's just got a new nickname for me. He's called the can opener right now.
Yeah, he's not a happy person.
I love Angry Ryan. I love Angry Ryan.
He is opening up some cans of tuna right now.
You know what, if you had a conversation with him, he'd still be like, meh. Meh.
If you get more than 3 words out of him, you've done well.
I'm hungry.
Steps inside, and here we go. And he literally did go twist. There were 3 twists in that. That was about a 3.2 degree of difficulty, and he has managed to put that one down the bottom corner.
Again, though, like 5 minutes, they're working hard for these goals, aren't they? They're not like both goalies. Like Dylan stepped up a bit. No offense, Dylan. This quarter, just as the
Dylan
first one.
doesn't take offense.
No, he doesn't. No, that's good.
Other way. Look at that finish. Can I show my bias, Tony? That's my best friend doing those things. Well done, Twisky.
Well done, Twisky. Yeah, you're allowed to be unbiased in the commentary box. Just like you're allowed to sing as all. Alfred gets the ball out. Burford doesn't even want to go near that.
He doesn't.
He's gone. No, someone else pick that up, please. Because I felt I was part of the wall last time at Stadium 19 at the Ice Dome.
He's going to have to get it over.
And just pops it over. But, geez, he's silky, isn't he, Sandow?
So silky.
He might have a shot of you.
I would.
You back him.
Bang.
Yeah, good look.
Yeah.
Turner just giving it up, but they've left Sandow open again.
Risky business, that.
Now, Sandow won't mind the matchup he has here. And this is what Burford does well. He just gets in and he creates space.
Good save there. Jesse was gone.
Jesse's already gone.
Sandow with the ball. Good save there, as I said, from Dill, but just obviously didn't get it in the stick. And the Grizzlies will
good
be...
pick up. I didn't even see him
happy.
take off.
Oh, thank you.
We try. We're not as good as Tony.
Oh, it's hard to be. He's the GOAT.
It's not. You really just have to say one word. Get it right.
This is good. I enjoy watching this kind of matchup. You've got two Aussie boys that
nice pick.
Bang!
thought
That almost looked like it went through the net.
Yeah.
As that one's just rolled out down the back, and Dylan will just put it in the corner.
Well, we do have a few on the court, like Cam's going for it. Cam Semler.
Yeah, look, the Aussie,
Kieran,
obviously the Aussie reps out here.
Dave.
Mullins.
He's been a bit quiet
Jesse,
tonight.
Ryan, there's
Yep.
a few.
Yep. So there'd have to be...
Bit of training going on together, so you know each other's strengths and weaknesses.
We've got to think there's a really good representation from the SA boys here. As Cam,
good
there we
save.
go.
He's
And this
stepping
you
up.
see Winnan
You're right,
just
you
you
called
see
that.
Winnan.
Charlotte.
He's steps out.
He's off, but
Yeah.
they saw him coming. Cam
good check there.
Cam saw Jesse just pop off the back
Yeah.
there, and he just rode him. He rode him like Winks tomorrow. $2 off your own Winks. Gamble responsibly, as we say. But $2 on Winks tomorrow is probably the best odds you're going to get all game. And that one has pinged off the
tip, Brett. Yep.
off the knee.
That's the worst. I have to say, playing in the cage, when the ball goes in there, it's really hard to manoeuvre those gloves to pick it up.
No, thank
You waste some time.
As Smith just puts it over to Sandow, and they're going to take some time. We're 8 minutes and 9 seconds to go in this second quarter of Game 1 of the Grand Final Series here. Live on our Australian Lacrosse Network and Lacrosse SA TV. And we are 3-all at the moment. And
They're going to have to get a shot off here.
There's still 1 second to go on the shot clock.
Well blocked.
And that one will...
That came
no,
off
shot
Ryan?
clock has
Did that
gone.
off Ryan?
It came, I think it did hit Ryan.
Just hit Ryan and bounced all
Just
the way down the
hit
other end.
one of his muscles and just fired.
Bobby's actually
Gone.
called that the shot clock has expired before that happened, so that's why it is a Raptors ball.
Good job, Adele.
And Adele is all over it back there.
Crushing it. Crushing it.
As Twisk, he did this before. He went Twisk, Twisk, Twisk. Cam Semler is up to this one though. Looks,
And that's going to go.
that one's going to
no.
bounce back to Winnan.
Very fortuitous.
Very
there.
lucky there.
And they're setting up some here.
That's
there's one.
definitely in there.
And that's one for Turtle.
Yep.
And Andy Burford.
Dylan tried. Dylan's running. He's running for no reason. He tried.
2 minutes, right stick.
Andy Burford getting 2 minutes
Concentrate on
for that
the
one.
stick.
Well, he
2
did bring,
minutes.
if that was chopping down a tree, that axe would have gone in it. He would have been good at the Royal Show in the wood chopping right there, because that one's got him fair square down the back of the helmet.
4:55.
Do you know, Tony, why their box helmets are different
Unless
to
they
field
score.
helmets? Do you know the real reason?
So Jesse's beard fits in there? No?
Oh, look, I don't know either. I was just putting that out. I'm putting that out there because
No.
I've always wondered. I know it's probably aerodynamics or something really scientific and official.
It
But
sounded like a fact was coming. Then I was excited. I was like, oh.
no, if anyone
What's up
knows,
to Hines?
oh,
Hines,
that's very lucky that it's hit them. But
Blakey
they've got to
Alfred
get
just,
a shot off quickly.
Looking back.
Oh, that went in.
That has gone behind. Razzle dazzle here at the Thunderdome.
How did that go in 3 seconds?
As
Holy smoke.
Winnan from behind the cage there, if we see the replay
He's
here.
hit it off Brett, I
It's a pull
reckon.
up.
Yeah.
He has seen Brett not looking.
And it's
That
hit him
has
in the
come off-
back.
That has come off the back right foot onto the bar, rolled back in, and Winnan has one from downtown behind the cage.
That is genius play. That is genius.
You're like
You
mind
often-
blown.
I love that was a mind.
You often see that. You often see that in the indoor game for the non-contact in the
Yeah.
ILACs.
Yeah.
All the time we
Yeah.
try to whack it off the goaler's helmet.
Except Billy, Mel Williams' dad, Billy,
Yes.
he just doesn't let you do that.
No, and they
He
don't.
just sits in the cage.
Yeah.
You're like,
Centre's down.
okay.
So there we go.
I'm still
The
got
first,
by that one.
Yeah.
the first lead in the
Ooh,
game,
what
and there's a
happened
big
there?
hit there.
Blakey had it in the centre, got cream.
Blakey had it in the centre, ran into three,
Yeah.
and Gaspari has it. And we have the
We're even again.
we have the Raptors. Are out to a 4-3
Good look.
Oh,
as
great
the
look.
penalty
Yeah,
has
nice.
expired here.
Oh, that's hit
he's
someone.
won
Oh,
that.
that hit someone.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to. That hurts. That
Yes,
hurts
it
me.
does. That freaking hurts. You always feel it, don't you?
And
when it
Charlotte bringing play-by-play here, just like scratch and sniff.
Oh.
You can feel that through the commentary mic.
That hurts.
I was wondering what the heck you were calling it, so.
And we've got 5 minutes even left here in the second quarter. The Raptors up for the first time in this game, and they'll be looking to put another one on just to go those two
definitely.
goals
Oh,
in.
lucky.
right.
Oh, white men can't jump, as we found out from Gaspari then. Because
I think it's just Ryan.
he went.
Ryan.
he
I
went-
think Ryan can
Ryan
jump.
can't jump.
I don't think he left the ground then.
He didn't.
I don't know.
Kinda,
If I jumped as high as he did, I'd have a nosebleed right now. So
Attitude sickness. too.
there's something going on. I get that when I go up a gutter. That's why I try and go up driveways. It's a slow gradient. As we see, bang. Is this guy the silkiest thing since silkworms?
These boxer shorts,
Deal.
Tony.
We can go with that. We'll go with that. Silkworms.
He is. Kieran Sandow is silky smooth. In fact, his new nickname is Silky now.
Silky,
Silky.
okay.
So Silky Sandow.
Like the boxer shorts I imagine you wore last night for Mrs. Tony on Valentine's Day.
They were special.
Very silky.
Yes. And
Anyways.
like all Valentine's Day, they stayed on. So here we go. In there, we got a 4-all game here after
Good
Sandow.
Oh, that's.
There's a lot going on here.
That's
I'm putting it out there. My call of the game.
That's us.
My call of the game. Oops, there goes a phone. There goes a bag. There goes a late hit. And
You're up, Marty?
I don't have my face guard on. Worried about my nose.
and we love it as the ball just rolls back here. And Mr. James Mullins with a big smile on his face.
we get
Robin is racing.
Can we get a shout out for how quickly
Marty
Marty
Baker
moved the camera there?
back
That was
so
brilliant. I've never seen you move that fast on the field.
Sandow.
Oh, good.
Oh,
he's definitely
bang.
in
In the
then.
circle.
Good tackle.
Keep it
Good tackle. Great tackle.
And the
Dylan definitely
was like-
tackled him around the legs.
That's a good rugby tackle.
so big shout out here to Keith Doddridge and Glenn Stills watching. G'day, Gleno.
Lenny.
Nathan Goy watching as Lukey Oswald's watching. M.
Okay.
Kernahan's on here. Everyone's watching. Richard Wheatland, better airflow and vision.
Why
There
are
we go.
hitting people?
So we've got an answer to our helmet,
Oh, good. Is that
and Richard
Reset.
Wheatland says it's better airflow
I
and
told
vision.
you, aerodynamics. I said aerodynamics.
You said the word air.
Yeah, I said air.
I should have been wearing one my whole outdoor career if it was better airflow and vision, because all I had was tunnel vision when it came to goals. Jesse went and bang
too
in,
still.
bang.
Oh,
That could have
gotta
been
finish it.
Could have been his fourth.
Definitely have to finish those.
Hines picks up the ball,
Good look.
kicks it down to Gal. Yeah, Gal hasn't touched
Oh,
the ball
good
much.
look.
Twisk.
Oh,
Bang.
joy.
There's a lot of screens being set by defenders, which are getting hit. At
So
the moment.
much hitting.
Good check. Now, do you reckon Davey Gal's injury is playing an impact at all?
The head.
The head, yeah, that's a nasty
Yeah, I've just heard there's a dent.
cut. Is there a dent?
Yeah, that's all I've heard.
I know he's got stitches. Six.
Yeah, that's all.
Sandow, you can't let him get there. So yeah, Gal obviously
Good stop there.
not 100%.
I think last week he got hit at camp.
Yeah.
I'm not too. I don't. Yeah, no. I just know Nicole had to bandage him before tonight.
When it
He'll
gets
like
off the
this.
back, he'll
He'll
like
like
this against
this.
Mullins. Looks
Oh.
inside, one hand. It is the win and show. There's one from behind, or on goal line extended, we'll call it, because and that one there, little one-hander.
Yeah, not-
As you see the ball come down, he's found Mullins as a defender.
Yeah.
Just comes up, one hand, looks on that top left-hand shoulder, and he has just absolutely nailed that one straight into the top of the net. And
Hold the
it's
clock.
and we have a timeout
Timeout.
here
Wow.
called to the Grizzlies, and we have a
You-
5-4 game.
Luke's not sure what's
I'm
happening.
gobsmacked.
There
The
is
degree of difficulty on that is just ridiculous.
is 0 with a 1 in front of it.
Now, Tony, I know you scored a lot of goals like that in your career, mate.
No, I didn't. I kicked them in.
I know.
They were on the ground.
being
Someone else dropped them, and I booted them.
What have we
That
got
was
here?
ridiculous.
So Caleb Hall actually saying, not
Not
sure
sure
if that should be a goal. I think he was talking
The
about that
one
one from
before,
behind.
yeah.
He was actually on goal line extended, so in it in. Lukey Shuey loves the silkworm comment, followed up by the Mrs. Tony comment.
Tony comment.
Yeah, well, as long as my missus doesn't hear it,
Thank you,
that's all
Lukey.
right.
Thank you.
Glenn Morley, Mr. ALA himself. G'day,
Watching.
Glenn. Big
Hello,
big
sir.
shout out to you, mate. And look forward to catching up with you in Perth at some point in the near future.
You're moving and shaking, mate.
No, I'm name dropping now. And
Want me to pick a few of them up for you?
and on the other side, here we go, Sharon Shazamora. So Scooter,
Shaz.
Scooter and Shaz watching.
I
He
got-
says
you
the
know-
helmets in box lacrosse are the same as ice hockey helmet, as both sports are national Canadian
There you
sports.
Can I
Ah.
just
Okay,
say,
sorry,
So-
Canadian games. Many ice hockey players also play box lacrosse during the summer when the ice hockey melts. When the ice melts.
there you go.
So when the ice melts, they're still angry
they're still
people.
angry
They still want to hit people.
but they're Canadians. They're the nicest people on the planet. Can I just say Scott Morris is my favourite coach of all time and my best friend. He wasn't happy last time I
Mate.
called him an average
Hey,
bloke, and I copped it at
Scooter,
training.
all I can
I
say
love
is,
you,
mate,
Scooter.
you know what? Keep him in the sprints. He's trying to get out of them, okay? Those 2000s,
I love
he
you.
must do them for fitness.
I love you, Scooter.
As we got a 5-4 game here, 1 minute 15 to go in the second term of game one of the.
It's a good draw. But someone pick it up. If that went through, I think he knows that too.
Clever.
So Sandow with the ball.
So close.
Sandow with the ball now, and he is picked up by Winnan, who kicks it down to Mullins.
Yeah,
Mullins,
I think the Raptors are going to be tight here from what happened in the last quarter, and
Burford, Mr. Rubberman, I'm going to call him. Looks down at Mullins.
he's going to have a shot here.
Shoot, there's 6 seconds to go on the shot clock. Burford picks the ball up. He has just gone home, don't want it.
Yeah.
As the shot clock has expired, while the first shot there had 6 seconds on it, obviously didn't touch the goalie or the goal, so the shot clock is still on while Burford picked that up and had that. The shot clock expired when he got rid of it.
So we're going to play it out. Probably Raptors will have it until the half-time.
So we've got 20 seconds to go. We have 18 seconds to go in the shot clock. It is a race down now, 13-14, 13-12, 12-13. Here we go. So Winnan's going to have the last shot. He's already got 4 for the game.
Here it comes.
That's just... He won't be happy with that.
No.
And he will chase this down. Big check. Time goes. And what a fantastic first half here at the Blackwood Thunderdome in the game one of the grand final series. And we see the Raptors, Ranella Raptors, 5-4 against the Grizzlies, the Burnside Grizzlies. And it's turning out to be a wonderful game here.
Oh, it's intense. It's I feel like it's a very low-scoring game compared to the rest of the season. It's only 4-5.
It's it does, isn't it?
This is like the first 5 minutes of the first quarter usually.
Yeah, and it's been like that over the but that's pressure. You know,
Yeah.
it is. While the guys are sitting there, like, it's great fun, it's indoors, whatever.
No,
you know,
it's very
I can tell
different.
you, it means something to these guys.
Yeah.
You know, Jesse would have been on like a cat on a hot tin roof all week, just with a bit of.
I don't know.
About.
I barely see him now, so he's up in Ranella Raptors. He lives in Ranella.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
if you get on the live feed from past, you'll see him, especially quarter 2 against the Bombers.
I honestly stopped watching that game.
And here's Mr. Cam Semler. So.
And Dylan.
Absolutely.
Cam and Dill.
One of each here. So we're lucky enough in these halftime breaks to get a couple of the guys, and we've got one from each team at the moment as we get it around. Cam Semler, welcome, mate. Good start. Really good start.
Yep.
Happy?
We knew we were probably a little bit fitter, so we knew the subs weren't going to be an issue, but you're never really sure what Jesse's going to do, as you can see. So I think we're pretty lucky. He's had to pull out some pretty ridiculous stuff to get a few on the board.
Look, we were just saying that there's sometimes razzle dazzle. There was one that was almost behind the cage, and then that left-hander just popping it over the top of Dill, and we see you shutting down on him every time he's around the ball. And again, if he can't touch the ball, he can't score. But when he does have the ball, he's a big threat. Yeah. And Dill, you must be liking seeing that coming the other way. Although there's been some good shooting. Silky Sandow, I've called him.
I know, right?
Hey, how good is that first bite? I'm taking you fishing, mate, because the first bite you had down there on the game.
Oh God!
I tell you,
camera wasn't working.
The camera. Unfortunately, Marty was right on it then, and we didn't see the gap between. We didn't see the gap between it. But
it wasn't very nice.
Look, working hard out there. Your boys are puffing. You know, there's a bit of hard work to go. 5-4, half-time, game one of the live LSA, ALN and LSA TV grand final. A lot of words.
I think if we can, our sort of game plan is to stay in touch. If we can stay in touch in the last quarter like we did last week in the semi.
Again, then, last week in the semi was outstanding, wasn't it?
And I think it comes back to our fitness again. We can sort of run those games out even with a shorter bench. So hopefully we stay in touch. By doing those things, we're sort of trying to focus on, not just Jesse, but those other goal scorers that we haven't really focused on in the past that have chimed in for a few goals. So I think the game plan's working all right, minus those few that Jesse had put in, then we're up by one if you take those out of the equation.
A little message, like a couple of nicknames tonight. So I gave Burford the name Target because every time he goes near it, someone wants to put an arrow through him.
Ding, ding, ding.
And he's certainly a couple of times not even worried about going near the ball in situations, but that's it. But he's really good in those picks, isn't he? Just sort of flops off and allows room.
Yeah, he's been playing the game for a long time, so it helps.
He's very
he's
smart.
deceptively useful down there in the offensive end.
And Dill, obviously the first quarter you wouldn't have been overly happy. We did have a chat about that.
Yeah, I'm not real thrilled second quarter either.
Yep. Okay, so second half shutout.
Yeah, I'd like that. That'd be real nice.
Well, Cam will take that back to the bench.
Cam hasn't scored in weeks.
Okay, so challenge here. So we've got a beer on it. If Cam scores, you owe him a beer. If he doesn't, you owe him one. We'll let you get back. Just go and get some breath. And we appreciate having you here in the halftime break for this wonderful game one of the grand final series. Good luck for the rest of the game.
No worries, thanks,
and may the best men win. So thanks, guys. Love your work. And there we go. So first half is over. The boys are just wandering back to their respective benches. Well, let me just say, Cam's jogging over and Dylan is waddling. There was a bit of a comment here while you were just off then, Lukey.
Was there?
It says, Scooter says, you suck, Lukey, and
mate.
your sprints have just doubled. So see that? Sucking up never works to coaches.
I can't win with that, boy.
It doesn't.
Oh, good check, Brian.
And there we go.
They were wearing them.
A big hello to Chris Gallop. I am one of the angry Canadian box lacrosse players watching, so big shout out,
love our Canucks.
Chris. It's fantastic, and you know what? We're looking forward to taking an Australian team over this year to the Worlds, and you know it's always good to come up against the best box players in the world, and the Canadians are certainly that.
Oh, they're experts of the craft, aren't they? That Canadian team's going to be stacked. I hope Chris Cloutier's playing because that boy can just ball and he's going to be unstoppable.
There is nothing better than watching good lacrosse, is there?
There's nothing. It's
whether it be
best.
in the men's or women's games, whether it be indoor or outdoor. You know, you see the smooth stick skills of the best players in the world. And it's an exciting game.
It's a great game. Some of the things that these guys and girls can do, like block your ears, I don't want to talk about this game.
Fine.
But watching that Women's State League Grand Final last year, that was one of the most... no, I'm sorry, but it was one of the most
Hang on,
exciting...
who brought the salt and lemon for that wound?
It was one of the most exciting things I've ever witnessed as a neutral.
I think that was just...
It was unbelievable game. What a great advertisement.
But that's how great... You know what, unfortunately...
We lost.
Someone's got to lose, unfortunately.
It's good to learn.
What a game.
Well, you know my favourite saying. Some you win and some you learn, and if you learn, you never truly lose. Yeah. So it is.
That's bloody deep, mate.
That's as deep as I go.
I like that you stared right at me when you
said
it too. I'm feeling
that's my
all
coach thing. Did you like that? That's where I get it from.
I'm feeling very
tingly. I fluttered.
I'm flutter.
I'm fluttering.
The women's game, but even the men's game for the first half. I know Glenelg got away,
great.
but the women's game was outstanding.
From beginning to
end. It was and you know, I've got to give it to Trisho. Like they had however many juniors in that team, and I think the skill. No one could get the edge. No one could get the break. Usually, you get like a 2 or 3 goal break, but it was just I personally have never played in a game like that before in my life. I don't think anyone we sucked for 8 years, so.
Yeah, but
God, hello.
But again, every time you're not on the right side of it, you're learning.
Yeah.
And at some point,
the feeling now.
All those little things that hurt and that, you know, and I'm sure this year you'll come back even harder because, you know, I've been on the back of, I've only ever played in one grand final.
Yeah.
And that was at Burnside in 06, and we lost to Glenelg. And I can tell you it's still, you know, I had one opportunity.
I don't think I've ever seen, going from where, like, we're talking about Woodville, obviously, you know, we lost for 8 years in a row, and then it's been 6 years since we've started winning games. We've got to give ourselves credit for that.
Absolutely.
And then coming up against a team with, you know, Trish Adams and
Mel
Cassie and Mel and Beth, like obviously all of them on the sideline apart from Mel, but the knowledge that they have that they could instill in those junior girls, and the experience they have in grand finals, I think, you know, we didn't have that, but it was a great game.
Our producer here, Scotty Gill, has the same feeling because obviously in 2016 played in the men's state league grand final with East Torrens.
Okay. We've just got to get some tissues, sorry.
You know, that was the first time East Torrens have been there in 30 years.
Yeah, true.
So,
yep.
There's a bit of feeling we understand it here.
Yeah.
And it does hurt, but certainly makes you stronger. Certainly makes you want to work harder.
Oh, we've never been more hungrier.
and I must say, you know, like my son has, he works exceptionally hard, but you know, 2 years of state league and 2 state league premierships.
And how old is he?
20.
Oh,
anyway, Cody, you suck.
Let's put Cody in the bin.
Anyway, that's enough about it.
Just make sure you keep getting the big piece of chicken and let him know who's the boss at home, mate.
Hey, it's the same. Hey, when Jesse started playing,
correct.
he came into a team full of
and he would have had Shickers and the Ingies
and he got
and those
2
boys.
grand finals in his first 2 years of league, and then I was like, I had to play 8 years and not win a game.
Yeah, but this year's
it back.
No, good.
As we get here into the start of the third term, as we still see the Raptors up by 1 goal. That's only because the first 7 seconds have gone in the third term. Although Kieran did score about
Within
that
10
quickly.
seconds.
You get a lot done in 7 seconds, Tone.
Yep, I can ride a bull in 7 seconds, especially at the wool shed.
Oh,
No, I'd
jeez.
fall off that.
Can I please be
can you
there
even
next
get
time?
on it?
No. Yeah, they have ladders there.
Oh, he's off.
Shot has been had, but Sandow looks up,
Oh,
looks.
could finish.
Oh,
good
save.
save
Hello.
by Dylan.
Great
There's a
save.
KFC deal coming in here.
That-
That was the best chicken wing I've seen tonight. Might get
That's
my 20 pack home when I get home. Keep this
There we
figure.
go.
that's going to pump him up a bit, I reckon.
But
Spurs
Dill,
got
that's-
the ball, and I don't think they realise.
That is the way to start this.
I don't think we knew that anyone had the ball. I was still looking at Dylan.
That's a good save.
Yeah.
Worth admiring.
Dill, obviously, that halftime break having a chat. Winnan just going about his work.
Sparry open.
But Dill
No one
said
else is moving here for him.
maybe it's the beer between Cam and Dill.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Hey?
Get someone motivated.
Yeah, waiting
Nothing like
for
free
Cam.
stuff.
Cam has the ball now. Jesse just giving him a little tap, a little bit of love.
Oh, that nearly opened. That's safe.
What's that?
As
There's a door over there that's
have-
not locked.
we have the Grizzlies in possession. Andy Burford with the ball.
Oh, dear.
Where's
Blood.
Gaspari? Where's-
10
Blood.
seconds to go. That's obviously what they've said. Look, let Andy get the ball.
Yeah.
Good inside
Oh,
cut.
that would have been
Great
a...
cut.
That was a great cut from Andy Burford there. And unlucky not to take that because he would have been open in front.
Yeah.
that
But
was
the
a
time clock
very
has
good
expired and the Raptors will bring the ball back in. And a couple of more big shout-outs to our wonderful viewing public. Marilyn Fuss, legend herself, watching. Maddie Falloon, Yasmin Stone, Pete Brown. Brownie, thank you for the birthday wishes the other day, mate. Really appreciate them, as did the rest of those guys and girls. So, yeah, really good. And I saw Maz the other day with Mitch, and I remember.
Oh,
well
good
done,
stops
Twisky.
by
I
Twisky.
don't ever remember when Mitch was
Are they
my,
just... I was
my
like,
height. But the boy's about 9 foot now.
yeah, he's very
Mitch.
tall. I saw him out, and I was like, you 18?
Oh, you don't have to be 18 to go out.
That's
We've
true.
known that, we've known that since we were
He
15.
was with his brother, so probably not.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. So leading him straight. That's what we like to see. And Burford again, getting plenty of space here.
Good pitch.
Oh, I was
Looks
like,
inside,
he's
hasn't
running
shot.
towards Ryan.
So they've obviously talked about it.
Oh,
there's
that's...
one.
Probably not interested in the ball then, I don't think.
No.
Young Jesse.
I think
I don't
Jesse-
think he knew where the ball was, to be honest.
I think.
And if Josh had the ball, I don't know, that could have been dangerous.
I don't know. I think he was just tested out to see how much gym work Josh has been doing on those upper arms. But it's almost something here where they've just given everyone a player.
Yeah,
And they're letting
good.
Andy. Oh, good side inside. There we
Great
go.
shot.
Dylan owes the beers. You heard it first here on the ALN and LSA TV. Cam Semler is drinking tonight because Dylan is buying the beers now. And that was the halftime bet. And
He's
Dylan
not happy.
not happy
He's
with
not
that at
happy.
all.
Not happy.
Not only has it cost him a goal, it's cost him about $6. And
spewing.
worse than that,
Where do you go out and buy a $6 beer
Yeah,
these
where are
days?
you?
Where are
You're
you
still
going?
the
come down
RSL.
come down the Sturt Lacrosse Club. We look after you. So back to a 5-all
Oh,
game
It's
here.
going to take more than a $6
Yeah.
beer to get me to the Sturt Lacrosse Club, mate. You've
Oh,
got Kilford.
I don't know. Sammy, they love you, mate.
I love you,
Oh.
Sammy. I
Hey.
still love you.
He's still got the ball in the back of his stick.
He does
He's
still
doing
have the ball
well.
in the back of his
Egg
stick.
and spooning.
15
he doesn't
seconds.
know what to do with
15
it.
seconds on the shot clock. Oh, that is a
Oh,
fantastic
good.
pass.
Oh,
Oh,
what
Good
a
save
save.
there.
Harris with one coming off the bar.
Kick save and a beaut.
That is going to be a Grizzlies ball.
That was
As-
just an egg and spoon
was
for
that?
10, 15
What an
seconds.
outstanding feed, though, out the back of a
Back of the
stick.
stick. That was
To
rad.
a potential. That one's hit the bar.
Hit Dylan.
And a shot.
Yeah, hit Dylan.
Hit
Yeah,
Dill?
I think
Yeah.
it his foot.
Kicked it.
We'll give that to Dill. Well, whether it hit the bar or hit Dill, it's a goal safe. You know, goalies, they use the goals as their save
That's
percentage.
true, yeah.
Good
Pole
defense.
counts.
Harris coming in with a big
Oh,
hit.
that's
That's
definitely...
going to be
Straight
a
through the
turnover.
That hurts. Oh, you're right.
And love it, loves it.
You hope they wear padding, but you know that some don't.
Some don't.
Let's do it.
And you can hear Bobby Carter there.
Oh,
He's
not
mic'd up.
on,
He says,
not
that's not
on.
on.
Oh,
And if it's
good.
not on,
Great.
great save
That's a
again
great
there from
save
Williams.
there.
Great save. Telegraph that shot a little bit there, I reckon.
If it's not on,
What a
it's
low
if
shot
it's
low.
not on, it's not on.
No.
Oh,
It's
Gaspari.
on here.
Here we go.
And here we go. There we go. Gets out of that one.
Oh, no. That's over.
I think he saw the sub coming on as Gal gets the ball.
Oh, good
great
save.
save again. And he loves it.
Yeah.
Brady Williams is on fire here in the Thunderdome.
Fire up, Hagrid.
Look at that. Hey? You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
And Williams loved that one. And he gets the ball back into his Grizzly offensive sticks. And 5-all here, 9:45 to go. Connor dropped the handle of that.
Is that going to
Is it going to bounce over? There's plenty of fence coming.
Good
fantastic pickup
We've
from
dropped
Hines.
something.
Great look.
Looks over the side.
Got to make
looks
this
inside.
count.
Brett,
Good
Twisty.
save.
Twisty
Great
just
work by Hines.
Let's try.
Back.
Settle it down, boys.
Reset.
so as
no.
ball rolls over here.
All right, what happened in that last 30 seconds?
That was a lot. Jared Hydes just went crazy. I reckon he made about 4 or 5 plays in a row. That was sick. Just lack a little bit of polish at the end.
But they're certainly pushing, aren't they? Both sides at the moment.
Yeah,
No one giving an inch here.
No.
Here comes Angry Gaspari. He's going to
Gaspari
take over this game.
likes that.
He's
Looks-
not happy. Look at him.
I love Angry Gaspari.
Oh, looks the other side of
Oh,
Gal.
Dave.
Gal starting to
good
come
stick.
into the
Get into
play
that
in this
game,
third term. Gal's had a few shots now,
I think he's been told to step up.
as we see. Love it. Twist.
Yeah, nice Twisky.
Twisky steps inside. Sandow's a good defender in this form of the game. As
Fair
the
shot
shot
clock.
clock
Good
expires.
defense.
Great
Good
job
defense.
from the Raptors there. And defense is
We had a
the
goal.
few subs coming on. Yep.
Cam scored.
Yeah, Cam for the beer goal.
Yes, that's it.
Beer goal. And that is on. That is live on, and he can watch it as many times as he like. And if he replays it, maybe he gets a beer every
I
time.
was going to say, does he get a beer every time?
And
$6
and,
beers we talk of.
as we see here,
$6 beers.
Luke Keesing just going beers are on Dylan. Yes, they are, Luke.
Hey,
We
just so
have
you
got
know,
that.
Tony, beers are only $5 in North Adelaide. So
Are they? Yeah, but I'm not drinking those half-strength ones, mate.
I'll look after you. I've got my own stash down there. Don't worry about it.
No, I
I'll
must
look after
say,
you.
it's
Oh, shot clock. They
Oh,
did
just
not.
did not.
Did not
What-
see that
that
coming.
did not do. What happened?
Yeah, that just was exactly all of those
What
words and
did the
things.
Grizzlies just
so
do?
the shot clock camera, we're being told here, maybe has moved with a hit down there.
Oh, has it?
It's fixed now, so we've got the shot clock back
Gilly's
on the
all over it.
thing. Gilly is.
Good save there.
Gilly's over it before we are. He was reading
It's
those
gone.
comments, no doubt. No, Gilly was all over it
He's all
anyway.
over it. That's that St. Paul's education.
That's why
baby.
he is. That's why he is the man that gets this to you. And a big shout out to the guys behind the scenes here.
Oh,
so
they wanna get this,
Scotty Gill producing. We got Marty Baker on the camera and doing a great job there. Obviously Charlotte Winnan, Lukey Roberts, Sword, and myself, Tony Watts on commentary here. We're 7 minutes into the third term to go. We have a 5-all game. And Jesse Winnan
another
just popping
shot.
one.
Lucky.
Oh, that's
Oh,
rolling
that's-
in. Oh, that's home.
Keeper's ball.
Oh.
Bob's not having any of it.
Nah,
I've got to say, that was rolling. That was really
could've-
smart
that
from
was-
Gal.
Yeah,
that was
just-
great effort.
Gal saw that one rolling behind, and he's just put a little stick on it. But Bob Carter all over that one. And he
you
says,
can hear him. He's mic'd up tonight, isn't he?
yeah, Bobby
he's,
Carter. So really pleased that we can have those guys, the ability to be able to hear them
Oh, good
and
check.
their thought process
good.
as they're calling.
Oh,
hello! Silky's in the house. That's an
Very
outstanding
good
feed
shot.
from James Mullins. But Silky Sandow,
I think it was in
that's
the air
his
for that.
fourth. That had airtime. He had airtime.
He had airtime.
So silky.
So Ryan Gaspari, that's how you jump.
That Ryan, that is called an alley oop,
Whack. Come that Fitzy.
basketball terms. And we've got it out now, and the Grizzlies just getting the job done at the moment.
They seem more hungrier. Is that hungrier?
Centre's down.
Hungrier?
Hungrier.
Hungry.
Maybe they saw Dylan's chicken wing before, and they turned them to.
Oh.
I think I'm hungry.
They-
Smith
Here we go.
kicking out the
There's
ball. Yeah, okay, back that way, little boys.
Good hands.
We've seen
Got
enough
it.
action in front of us. So Paul Kernahan says, hi Orlando, Sonny, Miller and Alfie. Big shout out to the young guys watching on the live feed. And we have
They're just giving it to Kieran.
Mel Ryan's watching. Tommy Freeman, big shout out to you, Tommy.
Epic finish right
Epic finish right
there.
there.
Oh, and another
Oh.
good shot.
Hello, is that Sandow?
Yep. No.
Is that
Dylan-
Sandow?
No, Cam.
Semler.
That was
Cam.
Semler.
he's
No, I was saying that because Dylan's now that we didn't say
He's
double or
not
nothing,
happy.
did we?
He's not
Is that
happy.
two
He's
beers?
not happy. That's 2 beers.
I reckon that's a vodka.
Two beers, two
Yes.
beers, two.
Some
Okay,
Jaeger.
there we go.
Jeez, what is happening?
Dill.
I like commentary.
Maybe they're having
This is
one
fun.
each.
Maybe.
We just ordered some espresso martinis, didn't we?
Oh, did we?
Oh, did
Nicely done.
Centre's
You
down.
get the first round, yeah? Cheers.
And yes, Lukey Shuey says, Little Birdie tells me it's percent Sando, and I do know that. because I did coach
Weren't you
kids
coaching there, mate?
Oh, yeah, but I make up words as I go along.
Yeah, you don't need to know their names,
Verbal
mate.
dyslexia as Gaspari picks the ball up. We've got the looks out to Hines. Hines has had some work.
Twinkle toes.
Oh, look at that. Bang!
Great
Good
goal.
shot.
Hines goes, no, you don't bring it out to a 2-goal game, and he's back to 1.
There is a crowd.
Outstanding,
Great goal.
outstanding individual effort
Let's
there
just
from
Mel.
Jared Hines. And
just
he
Mel.
has,
Settle down, Mel.
as you see
not
on the
listening to
replay here, Hines taking the pressure. Well, hang on, this is the one from Big Can Semler
Yeah.
getting second beers of the night.
Yeah.
But down the other end, Jared Hines just working his way
very
around
good.
3 defenders.
Very quick feet, like
Pop-
very
Very quick feet.
meerkat-like.
Meerkat.
Well, meerkats are very agile.
Hinesy the meerkat. Okay.
Or otter, like otters,
Oh,
meerkats.
now
they're
the Otters sort of swim.
Oh, unlucky
They
on
do.
that ground ball.
Oh,
Oh,
Good
ball
hit.
to be won. Great pickup. Looks inside to Harris. Really good pickup
Tempo
there
has
from Raph
picked up.
O'Connor.
It has.
How good was that pickup from O'Connor on that
was
side
beautiful.
board?
and no
Plenty of
one's
pressure
on Kieran.
Oh, Blakey giving him a little bit of love.
So-
Yeah.
So
Oh,
the
that's going to
flag.
get a penalty
Oh,
there.
there we go. And ball still in the
Good,
stick.
another good ground by
Raph
O'Connor.
again. That's 2. Looks
gonna
to
have a shot here.
Sando. Looks
Oh,
down.
how
Feed.
very good feed.
That is going to
Good
be
save.
that's going to hold
Ooh,
up.
Oh, Dylan now firing up.
Dylan and who's that?
That is
Mullins, I
Mullins
think.
over there. We've got a high stick,
4-2,
obviously, that
2
one from Blakey.
Yep.
So Blakey's going to see himself in there for at least 1. I didn't see the call whether it was 1 or 2, but normally those high ones have been given 2 minutes. So and they are consistent, as we have just been referred, that it is a 2-minute penalty.
Back on at 1:15.
Yeah, I could tell you
2 minutes is a
score.
very long time. It's,
2 minutes is a very long
It's a
time.
long penalty.
yeah.
And for a penalty, although
1-11.
those penalties are released if there is a goal scored. So
But then if not, you've got 4 blokes running around.
then again, if they don't score, the 2-minute penalty is not so bad.
Yeah, that's true. That's a valid
I mean,
point.
that's
Oh,
really
good
bad.
knock
Like a good
there.
tip. That'll be a
Is that
tip.
Gal?
That's come off a Raptors stick, so
Yeah,
that
it was
will be a
David Gal
Grizzlies
there.
stick.
Great stick.
And we'll have a reset here of the clock as Adele Semler does a fantastic job.
No, I don't think so because it hit Dave.
Adele said she's doing great work behind us,
Hey,
and we love her work.
Uh-oh, Chris
No.
is yelling.
Yeah, Adele said she was all over
The
it.
clock.
start it.
She's pushing it.
She is pushing it.
We've got an issue with the shot
Uh-oh.
clock here, by the look of it.
Do you
It's-
want to stop the game clock, Bob?
Shall we stop the game clock?
Stop the game clock.
There we go. There we go. We got a clock's been fixed. Adele certainly not doing that because Cam's got 2 beers. One for Adele, one for Cam. Cam looking in open space here
Look.
as well. Looks again.
Oh, good.
Is it 3? No.
All right,
Good
hook.
save. That
that
one's
gonna
come off
be
the
over?
keeper. No, that
No,
would
that
have.
one hooked.
I feel like the shot clock would be the most stressful job.
It's a nightmare. Your brother
You did it-
stitched me up 2 weeks ago, and I've never been more stressed in my life.
And then you
It
got
was
Bob yelling at you,
brutal.
and then Chris.
Here we
Chris
go.
was very helpful. He's a gentle giant, that man.
Another
But
couple
Bob-
of shout outs here. Linton Arscott watching. Someone you had plenty of time with last
Yep,
year, Lint.
Yep.
And Tommy
Lippy.
Freeman says, Calm the Crows. Is there a football game on tonight? No.
There is actually.
Really?
SNFLW.
Oh, SFMW.
Yeah, SNFLW.
Nice.
the
We
women's.
love to see the girls out there running around.
Yeah.
Kicking
the
the footy
Oh,
around.
Ambitious feed.
that was.
Reset.
I don't think they expected it. though.
Semler with the ball.
Oh,
And bang!
check.
Good hit.
Did someone say there was a movie called The Blind Side? Because we just saw it here at the Thunderdome.
Oh,
That
dear.
seriously had Blind Side written
we-
all over it.
Do we have to come back next week?
And
I was listening to this guy all night.
and big shout out to Tim Ratchie over there in Big Victoria.
other-
Timmy, another one in the box mix. He's a big man, isn't he, with a cannon of a
and
shot.
another beard, Ranger beard.
And,
oh.
and better than that, though, just a great bloke, Tim.
Yeah.
Love the man. As here comes another man coming past us at pace. He's got good running style there, Harris. 40 seconds to go
left.
in the quarter.
Oh.
Burford
good
says,
hit.
I don't
Again,
want
Jesse.
it.
Poor Burford.
It took me
Just a
it took me
whipping
2
boy.
weeks in an ice bath to get back to this point. 31 seconds. We got 13 seconds on the shot clock. They'll be looking here to
Oh,
kick
that's
it. That's an inherent. It's off the goalie though.
It's in the
So back of the net.
20
20
seconds.
seconds
You'll
to
think
go.
that they'll want to get on it pretty quickly.
So
the Raptors.
The Raptors here with 15 seconds to go in this third term. They're down 7-6 at the moment.
So
a goal
this might
here.
be if Ryan gets the ball here, it could be, and if you
Gaspari.
get Jared
4
out the way,
seconds.
Gaspari.
3, 2, 1. Jesse looks up. Hines. Oh, that's White. Sorry. Woo. There we go. What an entertaining third
that was,
quarter.
oh, that was
Fantastic,
so
eh?
they had 6 on then. It was a penalty from what I believe.
Yeah,
Dylan
they
ran
were-
off.
Dill ran off.
Yeah, Dill was on the side then.
Oh, so he went to.
here we go.
Yeah,
to,
I think there might have been a penalty.
No, he ran off. He ran off to open up the offense.
Yeah.
As we get the man himself here, Mr. Ryan Posty Gaspari.
Yeah.
As Ryan's not sweating much because he's
Meh.
up and down the field. Ryan, you find yourself at three-quarter time here in the game one of the grand final series, down 7-6 at the moment. Burnside's certainly doing a good job out there.
Doing a very good job, mate. Love the contest. It's a good game.
It is. Every time that Andy Burford goes near the ball, though, he shies away from it when you step within 12 metres of him.
I'm not sure why, mate.
I don't either.
don't know. We had a good chat before the game.
You did.
Everyone's happy and everything. I'm not sure.
No, which is good. But look, the boys, it's real momentum stuff at the moment. You seem to get a couple, they get a couple. Obviously, then Dill was very unhappy because we put beers on the line at half time, if you don't know,
Oh, no, I
between
don't know
Cam
that.
and Dill.
Yeah.
And if Dill had a shutout, that he would buy the beer. And if Cam got a goal in him, he would buy the beer. So Cam got 2, so I reckon Dill's drinking as well.
She wouldn't drink much.
And she'll need one after this after doing the timing. But you must still be pretty happy where the game's placed at the moment. I mean, you haven't really got that offense really flowing yet.
No, we haven't connected yet, mate.
No.
No, not at all.
And Gal started to touch the ball. Then we had a good goal there from Hines.
Yeah, very
really
good.
stepped around and he's
We've
had
been
a few
getting
shots.
into Hines to get into the game. We
Have
need him
you?
shooting more, yeah.
Well, that's what we said. We called you the can opener.
The can opener,
Yep.
yeah, okay.
So just like to open up the play down there. And with Hinesy being the baked beans, we expect to see you two come together this quarter and certainly do some work.
No, I hope so. I hope we start to gel in the last quarter, mate.
So, yeah. All right, I'll let you get back, Ryan. Appreciate it. Good luck
Thanks,
for the
guys.
last quarter. We hope we're talking to you after the game. And go the Raptors, go the Grizzlies, because we have an outstanding game here with 1 quarter to go in the live Australian Lacrosse Network. Lacrosse SA TV feed here from the Blackwood Thunderdome. And Charlotte and Lukey, your thoughts from here on in?
I don't
Where
know.
do we go?
I'm not sure.
I've got a feeling that the Raptors will just click in this last quarter, I reckon. I reckon it's theirs to win. I think the Grizzlies have thrown everything they've got, and I don't think the Raptors have hit,
Nah.
They haven't got out of second or third gear. So I reckon Raptors are going to run home. I'll even give you a score, Tony.
Okay, here we go. Score prediction.
I'll go 10-8.
10-8.
10-8 to
So
the Raptors.
it's a 4-1 quarter, you're saying, to the
4-1
Raptors?
quarter to the Raptors. I
And
think they're going to click.
what about you, Charlotte? Where are you sitting at the moment?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I agree. I think Grizzlies have given it everything, but it's coming. It's coming.
I didn't touch it, Bob. I left that one. As we get Hinesy with the ball in his stick.
Good hands.
Has
Soft hands.
yeah. Charlotte got first touch of the ball. As the Raptors go in and about their work, looks to twist. Twist. Oh, Sandow. Great defense.
So he's hungry, so he could be the difference, I reckon.
So where do we go with your prediction?
I was thinking it could be a draw.
A draw. So we're going into OT, you're saying?
OT.
I reckon it could be.
Jesse just waiting.
He's just hanging because who knows?
I'm going to buck the trend
Defense
here.
overrated.
I saw the Grizzlies last game with their fitness and
So they've pulled
overrun.
out
and
sorry to cut you off there, Tony. They've pulled out a player.
okay, so they're playing that 4-on-4 game,
Yeah.
which is where it came in really handy last week. And that's what I'm saying. That's very smart from the Grizzlies because last week at the Stadium 19 in the Ice Dome, it was 4-on-4 there. They know that
Yeah.
game
Yeah,
works.
Yeah.
Take the man out the back
You got
and
more
play
space.
4-on-4.
Yeah.
And I don't know. The poise the Grizzlies are showing here at the moment
Yeah, it's
are looking. And this is where they get that quick, sneaky one. Semler looks in. Oh, shot to be had. Smith picks up the ball. Oh,
Good save
Great
there.
effort.
little bit of...
has that gone in?
That has gone...
What's the call?
having to
We're
get
just
in.
conferring here, but the Grizzlies are all over it.
No.
I don't know.
Nah.
Bob's looking.
Not in.
Not
No
in.
No goal.
Dylan
No
sat
goal.
on it. Dylan sat on it.
Dylan laid an egg. Bit of controversy here in this last quarter.
Is it a grand final?
Because I
That's
can
some
tell you,
controversy,
Smith
Tone.
got one of them last week and he thought he was all over another one.
I got a
Posty,
Oh.
good chicken wing.
I actually think that hit the back of the net.
Yeah, it's hard. They should have cameras. I know we don't have the technology for it, but
No.
Yeah, it'd be lovely to have that technology. We
Marty's
need some
saying it
sponsors
did.
to bring that to you.
And
I'm going to say, guys, was there a hole anywhere near that?
Messi. No. He made one.
How did that go in?
He made one. He
That's
asked
his
nicely.
third.
And it just bang.
Charlotte's
don't
turned
know.
around. She don't even want
She
to watch
doesn't want
that.
to know.
I don't want to watch that. There we go, 7-all. 13 minutes to go.
crowd aren't
Maybe,
happy.
and maybe, just maybe, the non-goal down this end,
That's a
with
big
that one,
call.
maybe that turns the momentum in this
Momentum.
game.
It's hard because I mean
Turn it
Bob
down.
was on goal unextended, so do you? He was there straight away. You got to trust your refs,
You've got to
but
back of the call.
Well,
yeah,
to be honest, this game is from a creator, and if the creator's watching,
He is.
Lacrosse
It's
karma comes back to you,
bullshit.
and we're just as likely, if that was a goal, to see the
Yeah.
Grizzlies score
Yeah.
here any second.
yeah, true.
Because that's the way lacrosse works,
Yeah.
isn't it? As
Very
Sandow
physical
picks up the
now.
ball.
there you go,
Hang on.
There it is.
The creator has spoken.
I thought you were the creator,
I'm
Tone.
definitely not the creator, but he has spoken and he has said,
Of
no, look, that one
boosters.
actually went in.
7.
As Andy Burford nails one from
Burford.
downtown and no one looking after him.
No one was
No.
there.
And there we
Maybe not
go.
enough respect on that.
The
on
Grizzlies back out to an 8-7
I got you
game.
down on there. It's 5-7.
And I won't say that I called that,
Name. Or you will.
but I called it.
When you called it.
So really interesting centre here. And Winnan is being well guarded down here by Semler as Gal picks up the ball. Gal looking much better at the
yeah,
moment,
much
isn't he?
better. I think Dylan's playing with my stick.
Well, no wonder he's doing a great job in there.
I honestly think that's my stick.
Well,
I'm not even kidding.
maybe he's going to get you to buy the beers
Yeah.
because those two went in. Jesse, he's shot him from everywhere.
Oh, straight into the
save.
chest though.
And why wouldn't you? Because I reckon Winnan has 5 now for the game.
Oh.
As Semler at the other end, I think, has 4 as leading scorer for the Grizzlies, I believe. So as Harris picks up the ball, Grizzlies with an 8-7 lead here. Great cut there from Harris from Smith, looking for Harris.
They're gonna have to get on here.
And so, Sandow had 4. Richard Smith had
2.
1. Sorry. Cam Semler with 2 goals for the Grizzlies.
It's like a little Ash Stewart
And
back there.
Yeah.
there was
I love
one.
it. The stats man.
Oh,
And Twist 1 and Hines 1.
again they've got
And
it.
Twisty trying to double up in his figures. But Semler says no, let's have it down our end. Looks up to Harris and Sandow. I don't care. He knows who I am. Silky. His
Just
name
silk.
is Silky.
Just silk, mate. Don't worry about first and sir. Just silk.
Oh, that's off the wall to O'Connor. O'Connor looks up, finds Silky again.
Save.
Silky can't
Everyone's
put that
diving
one
on that
through,
ball.
and Dill has, like he did the last time, laid on it. Big shout out here to Stuart Hissey. G'day, Stu. And great that you're watching on
Stu
the
Hiss.
Great.
My man.
I was lucky enough to coach young Sammy this year in the under-15s. What a
Great
great
kid.
young lad he is.
Great young lad.
As,
Stu's a ripper.
And Anthony Filippa, South Australian box coach, just saying Burf. He was really impressed with that one from Burf.
Who's gonna get the ball?
Winnan.
Wrong side of his stick.
And that one
Yeah.
popped out. Well, he did have 3 people almost climbing over him. Caleb Hall, he says, I think Dylan Nangle should put down the beers. So I don't know what that means at the moment, but maybe he's had a couple beforehand. Yeah, no, look, and Luke says he watched that back. He said that Burnside tip in was 100%
in.
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But all it says at the moment is it's 8-7, the way of the Grizzlies, as the and that's just trying
what
to
is
do.
that?
It went for the bounce pass.
He's been doing everything this evening.
Oh, that's
He is-
going to
it's
bounce
gonna go
out.
out.
So
Oh,
something's not working.
Momentum.
For, yeah, there's
Momentum
no,
at the
there's
moment
no
is with the
connection
Grizzlies.
for the Raptors.
And they just need to go back to the basics.
Yep, absolutely.
You know,
Tone, that's all
the
you do.
Raptors, while
If
there's
you-
been
if
some
you-
good things coming through.
Yeah. the Grizzlies are having the ball until almost 1 or 2 seconds to go on shot clock.
They're doing very
and
well.
the Raptors are just trying to get that, if they can shoot within 5 seconds, they're shooting. If they can shoot within 10 seconds, they're shooting. So I think the Grizzlies have control of this game at the moment.
They certainly do. And another goal here would be... there we go.
Yeah, goalie's not happy.
A little bit of that
Dylan's
going
not
on.
happy.
He's not happy.
And Cam is just
Adele's giggling.
setting up the goals. Adele's going, what, taking 2? And Dill gives him one to go past with. Wasn't very happy with that. As Cam just lapping it up here. They have momentum, and they certainly have the spring in their step at the moment.
I think that's Dylan's frustration with his own game tonight.
Yeah.
He's not playing his best.
Oh,
look at
great step.
Oh, and then his same things happen.
Good save again, though, wasn't it?
Great save.
Williams, outstanding in
Great
the cage.
save. He's been on fire tonight,
Yeah.
Hagrid.
The first thing I was told, though, Brett, when I played back my very first game of goalie box lacrosse, was if anyone touches you, you just walk away. The team deals with it.
I like that.
The very first thing
That's
I was
what
told.
they should do.
I was going
like
to say,
that.
well, how can you fight looking like the Michelin Man?
You can't even walk like that.
As
Big ramble.
we've got a reset here. So the Raptors with the ball.
What
They
I hope
want
the
to
team
get.
does.
They want to get one on, and they just need to do
Jesse
the basics.
just toying.
They just need to get the basics right here, don't they? Gaspari
Oh,
steps
good.
down.
Oh,
Perfect
great
comes out.
step.
Gaspari, great strength.
control.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
dear.
Perfect. What a great strip
I think
there.
it's going to get very aggressive.
And there's going to be some aggression, I think, shown here.
Yeah.
I
Good-
got
hey,
one
good
too.
hands, Tone.
Give it to Mr. Winnan. He's got some love on that, Jess. So 6:55 to go. Live on the Australian Lacrosse Network at LSA TV. This is game 1 of the LSA Indoor Grand Final Box Lacrosse. Brought to you at the Blackwood Thunderdome. And Twist just turning his way around. Gaspari will shoot that. But
save.
again, Williams over it.
Chest.
Beast mode tonight.
How are they going? How are they going to beat that?
Movement. They got to get. They're not doing their. They're playing very flat. They're not.
Unfortunately, they don't
If you
shoot
look
the
at-
ball
look
well
at how
enough
they-
to shoot it
well-
through, do they?
Grizzlies are up high. They're almost at the halfway line playing their plays, whereas you've got the Raptors down. You know, you'd call it.
Silky has a shot.
Good look.
Here we go. This is open.
Get on the bike,
Twist,
Twist. Get on the
Gotta
bike,
look
Twist.
for Twist.
Oh,
Twist. Oh.
Steps in, right-handed.
Yes.
Bang. Evens it up. What great team play there from
very,
Jacob.
Yeah.
Or-
Giacomo.
Sorry,
Love
Giacomo.
it.
Sorry.
And Twisky just giving a little bit of afters to Josh
Yeah.
Harris there. They've been
Yeah.
into each other tonight, and I'm bloody loving it. Attaboy, Twisky. Attaboy.
That is
Sorry.
that is just such good team play, isn't
We've
it?
got a
Sorry,
fan girl over here.
Sorry.
Right, you're allowed,
Fangirl crushing hard.
you're allowed to do that. This is a fantastic game.
Sorry.
We got a timeout now.
Sorry.
See,
Why
look,
wouldn't
it's
we?
a draw at the moment.
Okay, 8-all. 8-all.
And what did I say? 10-8?
10-8. I said a draw.
5 minutes.
At the moment, we're both
We're both
on.
on. We're both on.
Yeah, so am I. I said
No idea what you said. What
no,
did
one,
you say?
no one ever listens to me anyway. So
You went Grizzlies, mate.
yeah. So we're just gonna replay that one that missed down the other end here.
Or that Dylan sat on. That
Dylan sat on. So
I reckon that was in.
look, Luke Shuey,
Yep.
Luca Keesing said that was definitely a tip in.
Mr. Keesing now.
I'll tell you.
Sorry,
I'll
Mr.
tell you.
Keesing and Mrs.
And if a
Keesing
Luke
picked that
tells
up.
you that it happened, it happened.
So here we go. There's
That's
the
science.
little twatter. It kicks in, and that one's tipped in.
Oh, but yeah.
I reckon it hits the back of the net before.
I reckon.
But-
I
would get the ball.
don't
Would
know.
it roll out and then he sat on it? Because he was on
think
the
it's.
ground.
I think it's just flicked. I think it's.
And
I reckon there's a piss load of backspin.
We
on
have.
that.
We
And
have.
it's just-
like
Can we
my
say
goal-
that on?
Can we? Is
Can
it-
we? Can we say? Is it past
It's
9
past
o'clock?
Sorry, a lot.
I sang the other day.
That was beautiful. I'm still waiting for you to sing
Oh,
to
Happy
me.
birthday
Oh, God.
Yeah,
to
baby.
ya. Happy birthday,
Not the Marilyn Monroe
Lukey.
version?
Happy birthday for tomorrow. So there
Oh.
we go. There's
Thank
a
you,
little
sir.
bit of tune there for
You know,
you.
that was my brother too that told you to stitch me up like that. He can,
Hey, I don't care who tells me to stitch you up. I'll give it a crack.
I'm going to have words to Mum.
Mum.
Mum, Scott, if you're listening still.
Tingers,
That's me
I'm talking to
Alan
Mum.
Carr's
Tell
watching.
your son to
One of the
stop
calling, guys. Tell your son to
Burnside
stop.
stalwarts here.
We got it.
Oh.
Good flick.
8-all game. Ball to be won.
Oh, that's
That's
off
come
them.
off a
Burn-
Grizzlies
That's a
stick.
Raptors
That will be a
ball.
Raptors ball as
Yeah.
Winnan picks the ball up. So here we go. 8 minutes to go in game 1 of the grand final. Charlotte's called a draw. Lukey's called 10-8 the way of the Raptors. I've said that I think the Grizzlies might get over by one.
Oh, he's still got it.
Still got it.
That was
We
a-
have
that was
5
a-
minutes in normal time to decide what's going on. Winnan has been putting him in from everywhere tonight.
Oh, good
Well, that's
save.
a good save.
Williams
Great save.
has not done a thing wrong tonight. He's been outstanding. As Sandow just uses
The body.
that robust chest to knock that ball down, and he's lucky he didn't bounce further off it than that. But Burnside playing a great game up here. You know, they're playing that patience game.
Patience.
They know that they're gonna work for a good
together.
shot.
You've got, you box across is a very
Silky! Silky from downtown. That gives him 5.
Well, that's my prediction out.
Okay, so Lukey's out.
I'm out.
I said
You're still on.
I'm
You're
still
still
on.
on.
and I've
You're still
said
well
that
on.
they're up by
and
1.
You're still well on. I'm
Yeah.
out.
So Sandow, match winner. He was a match winner in
Match
the first
winner.
in the
Yeah.
last game against the Sea Devils.
He's doing it all, isn't
He
he?
is certainly putting his hand up for the Blackwood Thunderdome Player of the Evening.
He's going to be hard to beat at the moment.
Well, Jess, the other end, has done a great job as well, because some of those goals should not have gone in from Winnan.
No.
Right. It could be whichever side gets up.
But this is a really important ball now.
Yeah.
You know, there's 3 minutes 50 on the clock. They've got 30 seconds of the shot clock
I
to
feel
go.
like if Grizzlies get another one, that with the way the
Yeah.
game's been tonight, that's it. If the Raptors get one, they
well,
yeah.
another goal here. Another goal here from
I would feel like it would seal it.
from the Grizzlies would certainly. Mullins.
Save.
Oh, that one could roll. Well, that had backspin on it. Blakey Alford just picks the ball up. But they've got 3.5 minutes to go.
Plenty of
Alford
time.
just says,
Oh,
you know what?
The
You
Bulldog.
You can get out of my way, Silky.
Oh, dear.
Kieran Sandow was out of his out of his weight zone there.
Yeah, I don't think...
Winnan!
Yeah, good work.
Winnan has 6 here
Good
and evens
goal.
it up with
That's
3
not-
minutes to go with the Blackwood Thunderdome as the crowd goes wild
It started with
at the
Blakey there.
Thunderdome.
Yeah. I just don't know how you
Yeah.
can run over people
No.
like that in
Well-
a car. You'd be dead.
And
I mean, Silk's nice, but it doesn't do much against a bulldozer, does
well,
it?
I will say though that Silky just put himself in a position
Mind
for
you,
his
he was
team.
It
flat-footed.
did.
Hips were squared up.
Yeah,
so
but he
you-
just
you
smoothed
can't-
right over him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's
Did he?
true.
Got
Just
straight back up.
Just the
No,
most
no.
silky bulldog you've ever seen,
That
Tyler.
was-
He was
that
just
was the
caressed over.
Oh,
Super
it's a-
Silky.
that's
Big ball to be
the-
won
Take
here.
that
here.
clean.
9-all.
who
Oh, there we
wants
go.
it? Who
Come on,
wants
big
it?
ball to be won.
Oh,
Silky has it.
Silky's got it.
So Silky has 5. Winnan has 6. We have a 9-all ball game with 2 minutes 27 to go here at the Blackwood Thunderdome. 22 seconds left on the shot clock.
Good feed.
Little
Good
alley-oop.
save.
Not in. Semler misses that one.
Twiskin
So
Harris
3 on
again.
2 here.
Twiskin Harris again.
Winnan.
Watch it.
Winnan.
Watch it.
Oh.
Winnan!
Yeah. Twiskin lets Harris know.
There we
Twiskin
go.
lets
Hey,
Harris
I
know
was watching.
about
I
it.
didn't even watch
Jesse
what was
scored- oh, sorry.
happening.
They
I was
scored.
looking at the fire happening.
So there we go.
Sorry.
Jesse
I
Winnan.
was
Someone
like,
scored a
Twisky
goal.
and Harris,
It's
where
coming,
are they?
it's coming, it's coming.
Winnan
Oh,
here.
it's a game on too,
Yeah.
isn't there?
That's
Sorry.
number 7.
So what just
That is
happened?
number 7 for Winnan.
Oh,
And
Jesse
he
scored.
is certainly
Number 7.
in the last couple of seconds.
Oh.
And I don't know how we can have 3 goals in a
Oh.
quarter or 4 goals in a quarter.
it's going to be a
Yeah.
tough ball, whoever wants
You
it.
can try, Harris.
Harrison Twisty going off
Oh,
here.
it's
A little
on.
bit going on.
Ryan,
Some passion
not
happening
having
here.
it. Not
That's-
having it.
But we've got a 10-9 game. The Raptors are up. We've got a minute 32. Winnan.
Oh,
there's
another
8.
one.
And he loves it!
There is
He
8.
loves it!
And can I say, I can hear that in the distance.
What's that, mate?
The fat lady's starting to
She's got
sing.
a terrible voice, though.
Yeah, well, she's been singing all night. But there we go, 11-9. The Raptors
What a
just
shot.
rip out.
This
And
is
how's
what
the
I mean, I don't
celebration?
understand.
He loved it. I reckon that's the most demonstrative I've ever seen Jesse on a field or a court. He loved it.
So here we go, 11-9. The ball's been given
1
as
minute.
a push
They're
over.
going to have to. So this is where it comes into.
Well, now they can't.
Burnside want to be calm,
Now
but the
but they
Raptors
can't
don't want to
take-
give anything
They
away.
can't take that time to do that.
Oh,
big
good
save.
And a
Great hit,
Ryan
Gaspari.
Spencer.
Gaspari.
I feel like if they
Hey,
run
Dylan
out this
again.
30 seconds, they don't have to
And,
shoot.
don't
They
have
can
to
just hold
shoot.
it for.
They have
For
got
30.
38
Don't shoot.
seconds. 30
Yeah,
seconds
good
on the
work.
shot clock.
Smart,
I
smart.
feel like do not shoot.
So there's
Do not
there's
shoot.
a 20-second
The Spire will
differential.
eat this up.
20-second differential here.
Oh,
Oh, great sub.
Great
Beautiful.
sub.
Great
Great
sub.
sub.
Great sub.
5
Great
seconds
sub.
on the shot clock. 4,
Oh.
3, 2,
Oh, no.
1. Shot had.
Oh,
That's
smart,
all right.
Smart.
And I'm going to
What?
say there is no coming back from here now.
it's going to have
What
to
an
be a
outstanding effort
gonna
in the
wanna
last
shoot.
couple of
Yeah.
seconds of this game. As we see the Raptors about to run out. There's 5 seconds
Yeah.
left to go in this game. Just can't find Soundow. 2-1. And there we go.
That is
Game
the game.
of the Australian Lacrosse Network, LSA TV, LSA Box
shaking.
Grand Final. And we see the Raptors running out, and there's rapturous applause from the crowd. 11-9.
I'm going to give it to the crowd. We
Yeah.
actually have a fair few people here tonight. Probably
great.
40, maybe? 40-ish?
And that's an
over 60 watching, I reckon.
yeah. 58
There
now.
was.
Close. Hey, look, you said by 2.
I did say
I'll give
by
it to you.
2.
We'll give it to you.
No, you can't.
I was
He
the
said
closest.
10-8.
Okay, we can't then.
I was the closest of the 3
Yeah,
by a
but
mile.
10-8 doesn't. You went over.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't matter.
So I'm actually closest.
Yeah.
This is a stitch up.
And that's why we commentate.
We're not playing prices right rules.
That's why we commentate, because we get everything right. But what an outstanding there. I mean,
What a game.
I'm going to say, though, cream rises to the top.
Yes, it does,
when
my
it is
friend.
required. And Jesse winning.
Jesse winning.
I
When
know
the
you
game
don't
was
like
on
to
the
hear
line.
it, Charlotte, but that was outstanding.
Jesse
That last
winning.
3 minutes.
Jesse winning.
That last 3 minutes. How about we say Charlotte winning? Outstanding this evening.
The better winning.
No,
the
yeah,
better
the better
evening
winning, we'll go
clearly
with
was
that.
Charlotte.
Oh, look, that was.
Oh, look, if you have a good game, you give it to
Yeah.
him, and obviously he stepped up when he needed
Just
to.
huge in the clutch there.
Yeah. I honestly have not seen him celebrate like that for a long time.
I don't think I've ever seen him get that fired up.
I know he prefers box lacrosse over field lacrosse.
And as we see the players here at the Blackwood Thunderdome
Oh, I cannot
just
wait for game 2.
having a chat on game
I
1.
know.
And I don't know what your thoughts are here this evening, but the
Oh.
Blackwood Thunderdome player of the evening,
It's got to be Jesse winning, doesn't it?
Charlotte.
Oh,
It's Jesse or Gaspari?
Well,
For me.
oh,
I'll
but you're
just
going
step
because
aside.
is that where the controversy comes in? You've got to pick it from the winning
Well,
team.
I think you do.
All right.
In a final. In a final.
Okay,
The
it's
game's on the line,
decided.
but that's me. I'll be quiet.
Look, my vote's going to Jesse anyway. So
All right, well, I'm
I just
out.
don't think. I don't think with a.
Marty Baker's not in. I'm out.
Yeah.
So we've got in agreement here from the ALN LSA
Scotty, what do you
TV.
reckon? Yeah, good call, mate.
So there we go. Unanimous here that our Blackwood Thunderdome
Almost,
player of the
almost.
evening is Jesse Winnan. And with those goals he ended up with,
7?
no, I'm
No,
going
he's ended
higher
up
than
near
that.
10.
I reckon it's 9.
Yeah, 9, I reckon.
I reckon
Scotty,
he's got 9. I reckon Hines has got 1.
where's the stats man? System
says
says
eight.
8.
System says
Okay.
8. Computer
Computer
says
says
no.
no.
Tony says no. No, we go with 8, but 8 in an 11-goal game.
That's
That's
pretty
huge.
good.
And when it counts, was outstanding.
We'll have a look at the replays. I enjoy the fact that we have replays.
Yep. So
George.
fourth quarter replays, and you will see one man as he comes over to us in these. And Jesse Winnan was outstanding, but his counterpart on the other side with the Grizzlies in an outstanding game, Kieran Sando was magically, and we've nicknamed him Silky because some of those moves out there.
Oh, yeah.
But our Blackwood Thunderdome player of the evening, Jesse Winnan, mate. With 3.5 minutes to go, you were down 1, and things weren't looking great.
No, they weren't. That's for sure.
You got sucked.
And we did say cream rises to the top. You took it on your shoulders a little bit there.
I think I took it on my shoulders too early and I was useless. I couldn't hit my spots for my life. Yeah. But I hit them on the last 2 shots.
When it matters, at the end of the day, you can look back over the replay and see the fact that maybe you missed a couple early. And Brett was outstanding in the cage.
Yeah,
Take
Brett had a
nothing
good
away
game.
from Brett Williams. He was really good tonight.
Brett had a good game and Dylan,
I think. Well, Dylan owes Cam a beer
yeah.
from our halftime talk.
Yeah.
And maybe 2, and maybe Dylan will be drinking 3 with him.
Dylan
after
let
that.
the ones in from the halfway line that were moving at 5 miles an hour, and then they beat him, and he does this
From Andy
and
Burford.
makes a bloody stick save. What the hell?
Andy Burford
Yeah,
got one from out there.
yeah.
And but look, as I said, 3.5 minutes to go. Things weren't looking your way. You boys dug deep, really, really deep.
Yeah, I think we got enough firepower up forward that we get plenty of shots in 3 minutes. So,
On that, goal or no goal, that Dylan sat
nah,
on.
he was sitting on it. He didn't shuffle forward until
Of course.
Bob made him move.
So he was laying the egg. There we go.
He
We hear it
he
first.
hatched it.
We
Doesn't
actually-
matter. So if
we
it-
actually-
we count it. We win by a goal.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Still a goal up, aren't you, Jess?
Yeah.
We actually thought that one came off the back of the net, and even on the replay, look, it came on the back of the net and
I
under
wouldn't
him.
have a clue.
But,
Dylan, there's been a few during the year that Dylan has
Sat on.
bluffed the umpires with.
Yeah,
so,
we saw. We
yeah,
did,
no
did see.
idea.
He got away with one.
Oh,
couple
the
of
other
weeks ago,
week. He picked it up out of the back of the net and then just passed it, and we played on.
So, he's crafty. That's what you need
Yeah.
as a goalie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so game one out the way.
Game one out the way.
Very pleased with that.
Oh, we're happy.
A lot tougher than you thought it was going to be tonight?
No, I kind of expected the Grizzlies to be like that. I watched their last game, not the final, but the one against the Bombers.
The Bombers.
And
That was a really good game.
Yeah, they're very good defensively. So, and we weren't making our shots from outside, which we usually make.
And at times there, you were being shut off.
Yeah.
And then they sort of took you down to the defensive or your offensive end and played 4-on-4 because that worked for them in that Stadium 19 game.
Oh, yeah, well, we thought 4-on-4 would be better for us too because it wasn't as congested, so guys could get around the pick. So that's why I stayed down there to see if the defender would stay on me.
Okay, so it was sort of mutual.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we thought the Grizzlies might have put that out there because of that ice dome.
Yeah, nah. So
we
we tried to do that, but if Kieran was at the top, I was coming down because we don't want him shooting the ball.
No.
But one of their other guys, some of the guys who aren't known for their outside shooting, I was happy to stay down there. And if they wanted to sit at the top, they could. And if they wanted to stand on me, even better.
Okay, 2 shots tonight. One from a back corner that was almost behind the goal.
Were you behind goal line extended?
I was probably exactly goal line extended, and I was just trying to bounce it off his legs
because
to get it out.
Caleb Hall said no goal. He said, I don't think that should be counted. I think it's behind.
No, I was
right on goal line extended?
Yeah, I was probably just in front of DeMello, right on goal line extended.
Beautiful.
So umpire had the perfect angle.
The one-hander?
The one-hander, that was dirty.
You know what?
That was so dirty.
Lukey here,
he had to walk away.
He had a man crush on that shot. Because he just said that was outstanding.
Yeah.
He said, who does that? I said, well, winning.
Yeah, I don't know what. It was just happened.
So, looking forward from here. Game 2, next Saturday. It'll be here again at the Blackwood Thunderdome.
Friday night here.
Oh, Friday night here. See, I've had a busy week. Friday night here, Blackwood Thunderdome. Can you get the job done?
Or
does it go to Game 3?
I don't know. The Grizzlies were good, so it's 50-50 at this stage. If we can... come out firing early, I reckon we can put them away because I honestly don't think they're capable of scoring more than 10 to 12 goals on a good night. Okay. And on our good night, we can put 20 on the board. So
and we've seen that.
We need to have a good game, come out early, put some goals on the board, and maybe we can put 15 to 20 on, and that'll be it.
Will you look at Kieran, though? Because what did he get, 5?
Kieran got 5 tonight.
5 tonight.
Silky was outstanding.
But he created 2 of Cam's.
He does. And obviously... Cam and Kiz and Mullins are real handy, and then so they score there.
Very good.
Yeah, they score there 2 or 3 each, or Kiz with 5, and then they got a couple of other guys who chip in with a goal here and there, and they're putting up a score that can win a game. So we just got to score more.
Excellent. All right, we'll let you go and get warmed down, mate. Congratulations on the game tonight. Outstanding game for our viewing public. They loved it. The crowd here was amazing. You know, we actually did have a big crowd here this evening.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
So we look forward to everyone being down here next Friday night at the Blackwood Thunderdome. Same time, same bat channel, same 2 teams. Raptors looking to get it done in 2. Grizzlies looking at maybe getting away from that. So we'll let you go and get changed.
Have we paid for Stadium 19 on the Saturday? Should we just make money's worth and just make it 3?
Charlotte wants to get in the cage. So, look, we're going to wrap it up here in a fantastic Friday night live game. Live on the Australian Lacrosse Network and LSA TV. Lukey, thank you very much for being here this evening. Charlotte, thank you very much for commentating. We really love having you on board.
Oh, I enjoy
to Marty Baker behind the camera, to Scotty Gill, who makes it all happen down here so you can be heard out in uniform and TV land, or as it is, the internet. And look, on behalf of myself, Tony Watts, it's a pleasure to bring you these games here on Friday night, Saturday night, wherever they're played, lacrosse in general, across the Australian Lacrosse Network and Lacrosse SA TV. So be here, tuned in next Friday night at the same time, and we get to see Game 2 of this series. So until then, stay safe, have a great weekend, and we will catch you next Friday night.